Peace, people. I like to talk today about kids is going back to school and this COVID thing. You know, I remember when it first came out, the COVID shit first came out. They were saying that kids was immune, kids can't get it, it's hard for the kids to get it, all this bullshit. Now all of a sudden, these kids is getting it a lot. And what happened to all of that? You know, this whole thing is becoming like a riddle. You know, based on the American Academy for Pediatrics, they said last week in the last 7 days, 252,000 kids tested positive for the COVID. In 7 days, they said that's been the highest 7-day total since this pandemic started. Okay? And my question becomes, why before the kids couldn't get it, and now they could get it? And now the kids over 12 can get the shot. And they are evaluating kids under 12 to see how much, I guess, of a dose of it that you could give a kid based probably on their age, height, weight, or whatever. You know, I mean, I don't know. But the symptoms are for kids, okay? The kids, they say, can develop what they call a multi-inflammatory syndrome in children, MIS-C. Okay, the symptoms is stomach pain, prolonged fever, diarrhea, tightening the chest, and fatigue. Okay, those are the symptoms that you will see in children. Now, this thing is going on all over the country about who can wear masks and who can't. In some states, they're saying they don't want the kids to wear masks. In other states, they're saying the kids got to wear masks. In New York, where I'm at, the teachers all the teachers, anybody working the school system, whether you're the janitor or the gym teacher or the principal, everybody got to have the jab. Or you can't work in the school system. Okay? All the kids have to wear masks. Now, I know in Florida it's a big thing about that, in Texas is a big thing about that, about do the kids have to wear masks or not. They say right now in Florida and Texas, they out there, the parents is out there, you know, fighting and shit, you know, like really into it about these mask things. You know, in Texas, 50,000 kids have tested positive over the last week. Over the last 3 weeks, I'm sorry. Over the last 3 weeks. 50,000 kids. Yeah. Now, this is the same thing that Dr. You-know-who was saying, oh, kids, it ain't a big thing. Now, you got kids under 12 that can't get the jab. Right? Kids under 12 can get the jab. But yet they say people that got the jab could still pass it. So because you a teacher and you got the jab and all of that, that don't mean you can't pass it to a child that's unprotected. Right? I don't understand it. You know, this whole thing is like, it's kind of crazy. In Clark County, Nevada, now this is crazy. A child got up to get some water, took the mask off. A substitute teacher had the nerve to tape the mask on his face. Suppose that was your child. What would you do? Your kid came home and said, Daddy, Mommy, that substitute teacher taped the mask in my face. You want to go up there and kill him? I know I would let my kid come over and tell me some shit like that. You be ready to go up there You know, I'm not saying that you would do that, you know, but that's what you would feel. You know, I mean, they violated your child, you know, but this is what's going on. He said the other kids started laughing at him, they humiliated him, you know, and that's something the kid could get bullied about. You know, these kids nowadays is vicious, man. You know, they ain't like the kids in the old days. These kids let you have it. You know, in New York City, school system, you know, with Bill the Bozo the Clown as the mayor, they're going to try what they call the multi-layer approach. Masks required. Windows open in the classrooms. Window ventilating machines. Classrooms will be cleaned daily. All staff must be vaccinated. That includes everybody, like I said, from the janitor to the gym teacher to the principal. It doesn't matter. Okay? You know, right now parents is protesting for remote learning. Now, they got a certain thing about remote learning where if you have certain type of health issues or whatever, you could get remote learning. But right now, the parents are saying that it's not enough for the remote learning that that covers enough kids with disabilities or diseases or whatever, you know, they have that's going to compromise them from being safe in the school. So right now, the parents is protesting, you know, about that. And then, you know, you don't know what the long-term effects of COVID is on these kids, man. You know, how do we know what the long-term effect on a kid is going to be with COVID? I mean, you don't even know what the long-term effect is really going to be on an adult at this point. And a lot of these kids, you know, if they're getting it shot, they're only getting it because they have to get it to go to school, you know, and how long you going to find out before it's going to happen. But they say the best thing to do for kids is if your kids got to go to school and whatever, you make sure that they wearing a mask, you make sure they distancing themselves, and you make sure where they're going is ventilation. Okay? Because I don't know. They're making a big thing out of this, but I watch TV and I see the college football games was packed. I seen the concerts was packed. Everything I seen was packed. Labor Day weekend, the beaches was packed. Coney Island was packed. Everywhere you went was packed. And they talking about this new variant, the Delta variant, and I ain't talking about another one, the Mo variant. The Mu variant. That's the one I was telling y'all people that watch my videos about when I was talking about the Pfizer CEO was talking about it's going to be a strain that they're not going to have a cure for. That's the one right there. It's here already. They say it's in every state. It's in every state. It just hasn't started spreading yet. So, I don't know about y'all, but I would strongly advise keep your mask on, I'm keeping mine on, and I'm trying to stay away from people as much as possible. Because I'm going to say it again. They're lying about all of this shit. They're lying, and if you believe them, you believe them on your own. I don't believe nothing they say. I'm going to protect myself, and I'll advise you to do the same. Hey, please like, subscribe, and share my videos. And if you got a comment on this video, leave a comment. I'll respond. Peace.